Hey everyone, Jay here from Modern Mississauga Magazine, and we are with the 2017 Nissan Rogue SV all-wheel drive. I usually start the videos showing the front of the car, but I want to start at the rear today to show you their cool divide and hide systems. So we're going to just tap the power lift gate just beneath the license plate, and as it opens up you'll see there is a flat surface with two handles, one right there, one right there. And it's pretty easy to maneuver. It's not automated. There's a touch of manual labor, but we'll get straight to it. So what we'll do first is just lift this up and pull it back, and right there are right there, that's where the top one sits, where it was when we started the video, and there's a secondary slot there. So we're just going to tilt it down a bit and slide it down. So right now you'll see there are two levels. That's the way we started it, and down there is what we just did. So that's option one. And the second configuration, same thing, just pull it back a little bit and you'll see the ledge here for the raised configuration, sorry, and there's a slot there. So we're just going to slide it in right there. So now they're both lowered, and that's the third configuration. So both up is the first one, top one down is the second, both down is the third. And if we want, we can just slide this back up and put it up there, and now we have the top high, bottom low. I will leave this for the next journalist as both bottom low to do whatever they want with it. And of course the seats go down as well for a lot of sorry, the lot's right there, for a lot more storage. 1,982 liters, I believe, is the total space here. So we'll just close up the back and close up the trunk, sorry, and take a look at the rear seats. Someone left a shoe in the car, which is weird. Definitely too small for me. I'll just put that right there. A cool feature here is you have, I can't do this with one hand. Anyways, right there, there's a little switch for forwards and backwards with the seats. Maybe I can do it. Hold on. There we go. So that's much further up and much further back. Air vents, panoramic sunroof up top. That's pretty much it. Comfortable rear seats. You pull this, you get your ski pass through. I don't know if I can do it with one hand. Again, maybe I'll get a secondary video person next time. Hold on. Yeah, so that's your ski pass through, as well as your cup holder. So we'll put that back up and we'll take a look at the front. Actually, we'll take a quick look here. That's a better angle. Let's go up and around. So that is the steering wheel and your center console, your gear shift, and all the good stuff there. We'll just go around the outside of the car, wrap that up, back. Okay, there we go. So front looks sharp. LED had fog lights, so that's not true, sorry. LED day runners. The front of the car looks pretty sharp. I like what Nissan's done design wise with it. And there is a side profile of what the Rogue looks like in 2017. Pretty safe looking design. It's got a couple of cool sharper edges to it. Tail light, there we are. Sorry, tail lights. Right there, gas tank on the passenger side. We've already seen the rear. So let's just jump into the driver's seat. Push button start for the SV. Right there, steering wheel, which you've already seen. Flat bottom, D-shaped as the industry calls it. It's supposed to be a little more ergonomically comfortable for you if you're resting your hand like that, as opposed to it being a full around. There is your parking brake and my black shoes that need polishing. Down to the left of the steering wheel, I got your heated steering wheel, your all-wheel drive lock, your sport mode, your eco mode, gas door release, your hood release, trunk release is just up a touch, your sonar for your parking, and your slip control on off button there. trip reset is here. It took me a couple of seconds to find it. Usually there's either a button here or it's at the end of the stock on this side. But yeah, Nissan's put it here along with the brightness or dimming of the dashboard lights. It's a little bright, so I'm just going to close the sunshade, fully automatic. It takes a couple extra seconds because it's that big panoramic roof. But everything is pretty easy to use and operate, and as that closes, we got a better look of the infotainment system. Nissan's made it pretty foolproof for you. Easy to operate, easy to use. The SV has the navigation as well as the map. So you'll see that I am somewhere in Mississauga. Actually, I'm out of school because it's the quietest place and it has no traffic, especially on a Sunday afternoon for filming. Cup holders are beside each other instead of up and down. So you get one on the passenger, one on the driver's side, also known as one on the driver's side, one on the passenger side. Your heated seats are here. Little storage cubby there. And more of storage space here. There is a little cigarette lighter adapter here. There is one. There's one there, and your USB and your auxiliary as well. Let's go with the Sirius XM. Again, fairly easy to operate. You got your presets. I like that there's a good balance of touch screen as well as traditional buttons. Still not entirely sure, personally speaking anyway, that the Volvo way is the best way with the touchscreen only and the volume knob. And I think it's a 9.3 inch tablet style infotainment system. But I like this. I like the Nissan way of doing it, and it's the same way with the similar ways with the Infiniti. I also like the steering wheel mounted controls because the audio is on the left side, volume up and down, channels up and down. And the four sides and the OK control what happens here. So for example, average speed, settings, and warnings, and so on and so on and so on. I don't like it when it's on the right side because my hand is here on the steering wheel. I can do that, or I can just reach over with my hand. In this case, my hand actually touches it, but it's a really quick touch or movement in between. I think that's pretty much it for the Nissan Rogue. It's a very, very popular SUV, one of Nissan's, if not Nissan's bestseller. Volume-wise, the SV trim gives you a lot of great features. Again, the heated steering wheel and the heated seats and the navigation, and the power liftgate, and all sorts of other goodies, which I will include in the review itself. Sunglasses holder, very, very, there's their light, there's a little bit of light. Anyway, you can see it right there. There's the light. Yeah, so that pretty much wraps it up. It's been a good week, a little less than a week, with the Nissan Rogue. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments or reach out, and thanks for watching, and we will be back with our next video sometime between now and then. All right, thanks all for watching.